Ashley and Ashley Outlet of Idaho Falls are spreading good news by bringing you Feel Good Friday.
Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nate Eaton, and as you can see, we are outside the Idaho Falls Animal Control, the shelter today. We've got a really cool Feel Good Friday that we heard about back in December, and today we're finally getting to surprise the person who is taking care of this incredible puppy. This is Boba, and for the past few months, Boba has been cared for by a woman named Julie. She's a part-time employee here at the shelter. Let me tell you about Boba from back in December. A woman called the animal shelter and said that she needed to bring her 3-day-old puppy in for euthanasia because the puppy had a cleft-lipped palate. Well, Julie said, no, don't do that. Bring that dog into me and I will take care of the puppy. And so every day around the clock, she has been caring for little Boba. He has to be tube fed every 2 hours, so she brings him to work here at the shelter, and then he goes home with her at the end of the day. The surgery, he has to be 6 months before that surgery can happen, so that'll be sometime in the spring. So she's caring for this dog around the clock until that surgery will happen. Meanwhile, Boba has the suckling instinct like every little puppy does, so the shelter staff are going home every day with raw, wrinkly fingers from him sucking on their fingers all day. Julie works part-time here at the shelter. She goes to school full-time. She runs a cat rescue, and she had surgery on her ankle just a few months ago, all while taking care of this puppy. And you see how adorable this dog is. We decided we had to do something for Julie. So she's inside now working at the front desk from what we understand. We're gonna go in, we got her a big bouquet of flowers. We also got her a gift card thanks to Ashley Home Store so that she can go out to dinner and enjoy a night out. I don't know if they allow puppies into the restaurant, but maybe she can get a dog sitter for the night. Anyway, let's head inside and surprise Julie. Hello, how are you? We are looking for a woman named Julie.
That's me.
Julie, how are you? Here, I'm gonna put these right here. So how long have you worked here at the shelter?
I've worked here since September of 2022.
Okay, well, I'm Nate with East Idaho News. We heard about a little puppy named Boba.
Yeah.
Yeah, is Boba here today?
He is.
Can we see him? So how old is this little guy?
So Boba is 16 weeks old, so just about 4 months.
And how did you come in contact with him?
So someone called and they said, my dog had puppies, they're 3 days old, can you euthanize one? Can you put him down? He's got a cleft palate and so he needs to be euthanized. And I said, would you consider giving the puppy to me instead? And they asked, is that cheaper than the euthanasia? So they really wanted the cheapest option possible. But
not cheaper for you, and definitely
not
the time involved.
Yeah.
So he's been with you since
he was 3 days old. So he fit in my hand when I got him. And the problem with the cleft palate is from the front of his mouth to the back, there's just a big hole right up into his nose.
Does he still need surgery?
Yeah, so he does still need surgery, and Idaho Humane Society is going to be providing that surgery, but he couldn't nurse,
Okay.
and a lot of it is closed up, so it's really hard to see now.
What have you had to do to take care of him?
So I tube fed him every 2 hours from the time he was 3 days old to 5 weeks old.
In the middle of the night and everything?
Middle of the night after I had ankle reconstruction surgery, the whole 9 yards. And then eventually he started drinking out of a hamster water bottle.
Okay.
So it, just like rabbits and hamsters do, just licks it right out of that, because then it goes down the back of his throat and not up his nose.
Right.
And now he eats normal food, he trains, we're going to puppy classes.
And you're keeping him?
I'm keeping him.
Oh, good for you. Now, you also rescue cats, from what I've heard?
I do, yes. Yeah. I also run a cat rescue, and I saved a premature kitten last year who was only 56 grams when I got her.
Oh, my word. Do you still have her?
She just got adopted last week.
Oh, wow. Well, we heard about this little guy and what you've been doing for him. We wanted to honor you for our Feel Good Friday segment.
Thank you.
So, we got you these beautiful flowers, and then we want to send you to dinner. Here's a gift card that you can use at any of those restaurants. Well, what a cute dog. Thank you for taking him in. I mean, you just imagine that you've made a world of difference for his life, that's for sure.
Right. I imagine that there would have been people out there willing to euthanize him, but right. he's been a little joy.
Oh, yes. Well, so good meeting you.
Ashley and Ashley Outlet of Idaho Falls are spreading good news by bringing you Feel Good Friday.